again, his first day in office when he's made chief rabbi of Israel, day one, he says, commenting about religious youth, he's upset that they're interested in basketball. He says, quote, "What do you care if the N-word that get paid by Tel Aviv beat the N-word that get paid by Greece?" Castigating them for taking an interest. This chief rabbi. And like I said, he's not the only chief rabbi. We have another chief rabbi, Sfaradi. Also, he too, chief rabbi, the son of a former chief rabbi. This is how we do. And he says a couple years ago, in his weekly lecture, if you see a Negro, you bless God for altering creation. Which Negro? It must be a Negro whose father and mother are white. If you know their child turned out like that, a monkey. Oh, so this didn't make it into the US media? That might be a problem. Now, clearly you're scandalized by this. You're not the only ones. Some people actually came to the rabbi afterwards and like, how dare you say such a thing? But he actually had the audacity to defend himself. He said, well, the words of the rabbi are quoted from the Babylonian Talmud. He says, quote, "If one sees a Negro, an elephant, or an ape, one says, blessed is he who makes strange creatures."
One, who manufactured black culture? Who ushered that into the earth? One. Two, if you're talking about complexion, everybody in the earth has pigment, except for one nation of people, and that's documented in the scriptures. All right, so we're going to touch on those things. And who's so invested in the so-called Black, Latino, Native American man and their culture and what they're doing? Who spends billions of dollars to make sure that they're in a dead state? So first and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. I want to say shalom to all the brothers, of course the few sisters who are pursuing this truth and sincerity. All right, may the blessing of election be upon your house. All right, so who's so invested in the degeneracy of the so-called Black, Latino, Native American people, and of course the speckled bird Israelites? Let's read Proverbs 4:16. It says, "For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall." Now, you got to realize, for Esau Edom, if he doesn't get his blessing back, which that's what he's trying to do, he's trying to accuse the brethren, like he talks about in Revelation. He's the accuser of the brethren. If he can't find a way to usurp what the Lord has ordained and get his blessing back, his destiny is slavery. Would you be able to sleep if you knew that you were going to be 1,000 years a slave and get a slavery twice as hard as what the Negroes went through, is what all the tribes went through? Would you be able to sleep even if you had everything? It would always be in the back of your mind, eating away at you. So they're the ones that are invested, in the degeneracy of our people. They're the ones that are invested in us being separated from our power, so they can sit and say, look, Lord, are these your people? Look at the things that they do. And then on top of that, their goal is what? To put a mark inside of you. And they already put the mRNA in a bunch of you jakes to try to change your DNA so that you no longer belong to the Lord. They're trying to do all these carnal things to separate you from your power. But the scriptures say this. Romans 8:38. It says what? "For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come." All right? We're going to be under the threat of death. The option to live and enjoy this world is also going to be on the table if you bend the knee. There's no power when you truly know the Lord, when you truly have this understanding, when you've been equipped with the full armor of God, that could separate you from your power. But that's what this devil seeks to do. They want to cut the cord. They want to cut that bondage. All right? They want to cut themselves away from the story that the Lord has laid out for everybody. Okay? Verse 39. It says, "Nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of God, which is in the Yahushua Mashiach, our Lord. So it can't be done, but that's what he seeks to do. Now I got a clip I want to show you guys. It gives you a small illustration, a small visual aid of how this devil is invested in the degeneracy of our people. You see? You know, this is a clip many of you probably seen before, but I'm gonna run it again for those who are new. Just talking about the music industry and how, especially hip-hop and music that's geared towards our people, is a funneling system to the prison system, which is a funneling, you know, to free labor. Okay, and the biggest prison population on the planet is right here in America. Why do you think that is? Is this because it's where the bulk of the nation of Israel is right now in this time? Now you have an innumerable multitude of Israelites scattered, but the bulk of the nations are here in Babylon the Great, especially the chief tribe, the head tribe of Judah, you know, and this is where the truth has come out in these last days. But let's watch this clip.
It's not just Diddy, it's like BlackRock and Vanguard. They actually own the music industry and control the music.
Wait. The investment houses of BlackRock and Vanguard, they own the music industry?
Absolutely. From Sony Music Group to they're the most invested in the music industry. They're the most through Viacom. They own BET, MTV, VH1. They're in control of the music industry, and they also own the overwhelming majority of stock in the private prison industry. I think the stock name is called CXW now. It's called Core Civic. It used to be called Corrections Corporations of America, and then they transitioned the name. And so this whole hip-hop deal was about creating a culture where, like, prison is a rite of passage.
Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons.
But they didn't make you write those lyrics.
It's not about making somebody write the lyrics. It's about being there as guardrails to make sure certain songs make it through and certain songs don't.
Yeah, all right. So some of you who don't know, man, Vanguard and BlackRock, those are, you know, the entities that funnel money into most major industries. They pretty much have their hand in everything, from the music world to the sports world to medicine to, you know, the news, the media outlets that you get your news from, education, everything. They have the biggest stock, or they have the most money invested in all these different fields and all these different worlds. So they get the final say at the end of the day. And guess who, you know, sits on the board for BlackRock and Vanguard? The small hats, the chief tribe of Amalek, and specifically the elite banking families. Okay. So again, who are the people who are most invested in the degeneracy and the separation from our power? It's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. The wicked is being revealed in this time. Inquisition is being made of him. This is biblical prophecy playing out before your eyes. And those who fail to acknowledge and realize who their enemy are going to fall for the okie doke, like you did in 2020. So again, you got this people who want to accuse the family of Israel is, you know, being unfit to be the Lord, unfit to receive the blessing. So they're attacking this thing from multiple angles, man. They're attacking it from multiple angles. They want to be the people. They want to make it seem like we're not the people. We're not worthy to be the people. They're trying to, you know, change the Lord's people by way of his medicine, by way of his science. So there aren't any people that have that code that the Lord is giving them to be, you know, have their story written a particular way. They're again, if you knew that your destiny was captivity and then to be put out of the earth, you would be doing everything in your power to combat that. And they are. But it's going to be to no avail. This is Revelation 12:10. It It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God and the power of the Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren, who is this talking about? It's talking about the man of sin. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night. And who's doing that? Who's doing that? All right, it goes on to read, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their own lives unto death. So us bringing out this word in truth and believing on it and walking in it, man, it throws a huge wrench in this devil's plans. Oh, it throws a huge wrench. And on top of that, when you understand this truth and you understand how life and death work, the Lord is going to sup with you and he's going to increase your faith. So when that time comes, you're not even, you're not shaken up by the threat of death because you know it's not final. And that's a really big that's a really big wrench in his plans, because his weapon at the end of the day is a sword and to threaten people with death. Okay? But if people don't feel threatened, if that's not really a weapon against these people, what else can he even do? You understand? If you want to control somebody, you give them what they want or you take it away. All right? The thing about the elect of the nation of Israel is there's nothing that we want that this devil can give us. We want the kingdom of heaven to be established, and he cannot give us that. So he really has no, offensive for us, nor any defense for us. We're a really big problem in what he's trying to achieve. So yeah, man, Abarat Tazah, the lesson was edifying. Lord really got something from it. I want to give all praises once more to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to say shalom to all the brothers, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your house. Shalom.